Alright, so I've got all of the seam allowance going up into the collar area. It's a bit bulky. This thing's a bit annoying. It's big. Now I'm just trying to get into where my pin is. If I turn that on, the needle's going to pop up. I'm just heading towards the lapel point and then pivot around that corner. And then hoon down the lapel edge, you'll find your notch at the break point and the wedge at the break on the lapel, the facing. I'll just stitch down here with a centimetre seam. I wish I had a table there, that would be handy. You want to make sure your seam is nice and even, because this is creating the outside edge of your jacket, so you don't want wobbly lines. So what I've got going on here is I've matched it up all the way pretty much almost to where that wedge is. When I get to, let's say I'm about 2.5 centimetres above my notch, I'm going to pull it in to match the inside edge of the wedge, so the straight section. So there's a bit of that wedge sticks out. And then I just hoon down the front. I'm doing that same trick I did when I think it was the side seam, by holding it at the base, up here, and then back over here. Now I'm going to try and go relatively quickly, because if I go faster and I do some wobbles, the wobbles won't be as evident as if they're, if I go slow. Well, you could try and follow one of those lines, but then we'll just come around the corner. When we come around the corner, just kind of go halfway along. We've got to attach our lining to here, so just stop somewhere along the edge there. Okay, we're going to do that on both sides. The other side's the same, except you'll probably have the facing on top. Okay, but it's the same theory. So I'm going to put my pin onto this side. Okay, I'll let you have a go at that.